When you look at some of the top companies in the world, like Apple or Disney, what is one thing they all have in common? That one thing is a strong management core that drives the company into greater heights. Sure, these companies have come a long way from where they started, but these companies have now grown into the largest and most successful companies in the world. Today, I will be talking about General Electric, or GE for short, and discuss some of the techniques they have implemented and used, especially over the last 5 to 10 years, and give you a look into why they are the powerhouse of the electric companies. Under the leadership of former CEO Jack Welch, General Electric always sought managers who could manage any type of business, or what he would call true managers. In an article in Investopedia.com from September 4th, 2017, it is stated that Welch would ask his managers to embrace change and inspired his managers to lead, not overmanage. According to an article written in the Harvard Business Review, published in the October 2016 publication, in 1981, Welch implemented the practice of annual performance reviews, called stacked rankings, in which he would divide his workforce into A players, who must be rewarded, B players who should be accommodated, and C players who should be dismissed. Now, looking into present times, General Electric has recently decided to steer away from stack rankings and are going towards a more informal but modern way to give employees feedback on their job performance. For decades, GE had used annual performance reviews as a way to get rid of any underperformers, usually the bottom 10% of employees. Once Jack Welch had retired in 2003, the company quietly backed away from forced rankings because it fostered internal competition and undermined collaboration. Today, GE under CEO Jeff Immelt is moving on from that to the use of an app called PD at GE, which stands for Performance Development at General Electric. And according to an article written on Quartz Media website on August 13th, 2015, within the app, each employee has a series of near-term goals or priorities. Managers are then expected to have frequent discussions called touch points on progress towards these goals and note what was discussed, committed to, and resolved. The app can provide summaries on command through typed notes, photographs of a notepad, or even voice recordings. The focus is not on grading how well people are doing, but on constant improvement. Employees can give or request feedback at any point through the feature called Insights, which isn't limited to their immediate manager or even their division. General Electric has grown as a company since Jack Welch stepped down as CEO. GE's new management practices have grown and has now become a huge strength within the company that is seeing more positive employee feedback and more accountability within the company. Backing away from stack rankings and going to a more open-door management practice has helped make the company a less competitive and more engaging company for its employees, creating an overall successful company.